Have you ever felt like your cat likes you, but you're not so sure? After all, they don't wag their tail, don't jump into your lap all the time, and sometimes they even seem a bit indifferent. But what if I told you they might be saying, "I love you" every day, and you don't even notice? Cats have their own way of showing affection, and it's quite different from what we're used to with dogs, for example. Cats are more subtle, more reserved, but when they really like you, they leave very clear signs, at least for those who know how to observe. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. You're going to discover 5 signs that your cat loves you, but maybe you've never noticed. So stay with us, because your cat might be more in love with you than you think. They blink slowly at you. One of the most subtle signs that a cat likes someone is the so-called slow blink. It's that moment when they fix their gaze on you and, after a few seconds, slowly close their eyes calmly. It might seem like a simple gesture of sleepiness or boredom, but in reality, it's a clear demonstration of trust and affection. In the feline world, direct eye contact is usually interpreted as a threat. So, when a cat keeps a calm gaze and blinks slowly, they're showing that they feel safe, comfortable, and relaxed in your presence. This behavior is common among cats that have a good relationship with each other, and it also appears when they develop a strong bond with humans. It's a form of nonverbal communication that conveys tranquility and connection. You can even interact with this gesture. If you respond with a slow, gentle blink, the cat might perceive it as a positive sign. It's not a guarantee of a response, but it's a subtle way to reinforce the bond between you, using the same body language they understand. This small gesture, often overlooked, is an important indicator that the cat trusts you and feels good around you. They show their belly. When a cat lies on their back and exposes their belly, especially in your presence, it might seem like just a lazy gesture, but in reality, it's one of the biggest signs of trust they can show. The belly is the most vulnerable part of a cat's body. It's where the vital organs are, and instinctively, they tend to protect it, especially in stressful or distrustful situations. So, when a cat feels comfortable enough to lie on their back near you, it means they are completely relaxed and feel safe in the environment, and especially with your presence. It's important to know that this gesture isn't always an invitation for petting. Some cats tolerate belly rubs, while others don't like it and might react with light bites or paw swipes if touched there. Showing the belly isn't necessarily a request for interaction, but a way to show they don't feel threatened and are at ease. This behavior usually occurs during moments of tranquility, like when they're resting near you, stretching on the couch, or even rolling on the floor after playing. In all these cases, exposing the belly signals that the cat feels confident and protected by your side. It's an action that, although it seems simple, carries a deep meaning in feline body language. They follow you around the house. A common behavior among cats that have a strong bond with their owners is following the person from room to room. If you notice that when you get up from the couch or leave a room, your cat immediately gets up and walks behind you, this goes far beyond curiosity. It's a clear sign of attachment and connection. Even though they are territorial and often independent animals, cats form deep bonds with those who care for them. Following you around the house is a way to stay close, keep track of your movements, and ensure a constant sense of proximity. This behavior can be subtle, like when the cat simply positions itself near the bathroom door while you're inside, or more direct, like walking behind you, rubbing against your legs, or even running ahead to lie down in the spot where you usually stay. Often, they are not seeking food, toys, or immediate attention. In most cases, they are just interested in being close because your presence represents comfort, security, and routine. Additionally, this habit also indicates that they see you as part of their territory. The close presence of someone they trust is positive reinforcement, and following you around the house is a direct reflection of the emotional bond that has been built over time. It's a quiet but constant way of showing affection and companionship. They bring gifts. One of the most curious and often misunderstood behaviors of cats is when they bring gifts to their owners. These gifts can vary, from toys and pieces of paper to insects, or, in more extreme cases, small animals like lizards or birds, especially if the cat has access to the outdoors. As strange or even unpleasant as this may seem, this gesture has significant meaning within the natural behavior of felines. Cats are hunters by instinct, even domesticated ones. In the wild, mother cats hunt and bring the prey back to the kittens as a way to teach them to hunt or to offer food. When a cat brings an object or prey to you, they are transferring this behavior to their interaction with humans. In other words, they are treating you as part of their social group, as a family member. Often the cat doesn't deliver the object directly into your hands, but leaves it near you, in common areas, like next to the bed, on the couch, or even on your shoes. It's an instinctive way to include you in social behavior and, in a way, to take care of you. This type of behavior, even when it involves something you would prefer not to receive, is an expression of bond and attention. They are sharing something they consider important with someone who means something to them. The best approach in these moments is not to scold or scare the cat away, even if the gift is unwanted. The most appropriate action is to discreetly remove the item and reinforce the good relationship with affection or interaction, always respecting the animal's temperament. They sleep near you. When a cat chooses to sleep near or even on top of you, this is not just a matter of comfort or temperature. It is, above all, a strong indication of trust and emotional bond. Sleep is a moment of vulnerability for animals. During this period, they're exposed to noises, unexpected movements, and potential threats. Therefore, cats are very selective about where they sleep and the company they allow near them at that time. If they choose to lie next to you, at your feet, on your lap, or even on your chest, it shows that they feel completely safe in your presence. Besides safety, there is also the factor of attachment. Sleeping together is a behavior that in nature is associated with family groups or strong social bonds. It is a way to reinforce the connection, maintain physical contact, and even synchronize routines. Cats are also very sensitive to temperature and smell. Therefore, in addition to trust, sleeping near you can represent a search for warmth and the comfort of your familiar scent, something that calms them and reinforces the sense of belonging to the environment. If this behavior happens frequently, it is a great sign. Even if the cat is not very needy during the day, the mere fact that they seek you out to sleep already says a lot about how comfortable they feel with you. It is one of the clearest and most sincere forms of affection in feline language. Quiet, but full of meaning. Cats may not show affection the same way dogs or humans do, but that doesn't mean they don't love. Quite the opposite. Every gesture, every subtle behavior, like a slow blink, a nap by your side, or even that unexpected gift, carries deep meaning in their language. With time and observation, we learn to interpret these displays and understand that when a cat trusts and bonds with someone, they show it in their own way. Subtly, but sincerely. Now tell us, which of these signs does your cat usually show? Or do they have any other curious behavior that you think is a form of affection? Leave a comment. We'd love to know about your relationship. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, because it really helps the channel keep growing. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell to get notified about our next videos on cat behavior, curiosities, and care. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.